Top ongoing projects in Kenya. Hello Displorers, welcome to another informative video presented to you by The Explorer, and thanks for watching. In this video we are going to bring to you massive ongoing projects in Kenya. This East African country, Kenya, is among the leading construction hubs in sub-Saharan Africa. The Business Monitor International (BMI) research shows that mega construction projects in Kenya will help boost growth of the country's construction industry by 8.7% from 2017 and remain steady up until 2026. Such growth of mega construction projects in Kenya will assist both local and international construction firms to identify and pursue potentially lucrative business opportunities. Other research indicates that construction projects increased in Kenya between 2015 to 2019 and is expected to be consistent up to 2024, especially in the residential construction industry. If you're new here, welcome! Be sure to subscribe and turn notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. There are several projects ongoing in Kenya currently, and amongst them, here are the top ongoing projects in this country. Number 10. Ngong Road Expansion Project, $48 million. The Ngong Road Expansion Project is a three-phase road project commissioned in 2016, partially funded by Japan, under its Economic Cooperation Program project. The Japanese firm Katsu Kogyo is to completely upgrade the stretch between Kenya National Library and Prestige Plaza to a dual carriageway. The first phase of the road expansion plan, which cost $11 million, was completed on December 17, 2017. Phase 2 covers 4 kilometers and starts from Prestige Plaza to Dagoretti Corner, which was concluded by the same Japanese contractors at the cost of $18.2 million. Phase 3 was set to be completed in July 2020, which is a stretch spanning Dagoretti Corner to Karen Shopping Center. The road is expected to have 5 footbridges and 5 lanes, with walkways and cycle tracks on both sides. The stretch is still under construction by the China Qinjuan at the cost of approximately $18.2 million. Number 9. Pinnacle Towers, $200 million. The Pinnacle Towers is a building on hold in Nairobi, the largest city and capital of Kenya. Spearheaded by 2 large Dubai-based investors, Has Petroleum and White Lotus, the project is located at Upper Hill, a fast-growing financial hub in Nairobi. The over 300 meters twin Pinnacle Towers will have 70 floors, including a 45-floor Hilton Hotel, 20 floors of offices, 257 residential houses, 3-floor basement parking, gaming zone, 3-floor luxury mall, helipad, and Africa's highest viewing deck. Total cost of the project is slated to be $200 million, of which the developers contributed $50 million, while the rest is borrowed from Afrexim Bank and Kenyan banks. When completed, the skyscraper is expected to become the second tallest building in Africa after Egypt's iconic tower, and the third tallest in the southern hemisphere. Number 8. Mombasa Port Expansion, $300 million. The Mombasa Port Expansion project involves construction of the second phase of the second container terminal at the Mombasa port. In late 2017, Kenya Ports Authority secured a $339 million loan from the Japanese government to support the project, which work was scheduled to start on January 2018. Phase 1 was completed in September 2019 when Transport Cabinet Secretary James Macharia announced that the project was 33% complete and has a handling capacity of 550,000 20-foot equivalent units, while the second phase of the container will provide an additional capacity of 450,000 TEUs. Number 7. Kipevu Oil Terminal, $395.6 million. With a capacity of 100,000 metric tons, the Kipevu Oil Terminal, which will handle over 4 vessels at a time, is a project whose bid was won by the China Communications Construction Company. The facility, whose construction is underway in Mombasa, will be ready by August 2021, enabling bigger volumes of 4 products to move in and out of Kenya. On completion, the new Kipevu Oil Terminal will have 4 berths capable of handling the importation and exportation of crude oil, heavy fuel oil, aviation fuel, petrol, and diesel. The construction of the second phase of this project has begun at the cost of $296.7 million, which, with all things being equal, will give the terminal an added capacity of 450,000 20-foot equivalent units. Number 6. Malindi-Bagamoyo Highway, about $418 million. The Malindi-Bagamoyo Highway, also known as Coastline Transnational Highway, is a road in Kenya and Tanzania, connecting the cities of Malindi and Mombasa in Kenya to Tanga and Bagamoyo in Tanzania. The road starts at Malindi, Kenya, and makes its way southwards for 110 kilometers to Mombasa, with this portion of the road designed officially as part of Route B8, a national trunk road. The road then continues south for 106 kilometers through the town of Lunga Lunga and onward to the nearby border with Tanzania, with this portion of the road designated officially as the entirety of Route A14, an international trunk road. The total distance within Kenya is approximately 216 kilometers. As of November 2019, African Development Bank committed $348 million towards this project, while as of January 2020, the European Union had granted $33.41 million towards Kenya's expenses of the project. Number 5. Tatu City, $2 billion. Tatu City is a 5,000-acre mixed-use development with homes, schools, offices, a shopping district, medical clinics, nature areas, a sport, entertainment complex and manufacturing area for more than 150,000 residents and tens of thousands of day visitors. Schools and businesses are already open at Tatu City, and a range of houses are under construction to suit all incomes. Tatu City represents a new way of living and thinking for all Kenyans, creating a unique life, work and play environment that is free from traffic congestion and long-distance commuting. Tatu City's Special Economic Zone status provides reduced corporate taxes, customs and excise duty exemptions, VAT benefits, profit and capital repatriation at reduced rates, as well as enhanced intellectual property rights, among other benefits. Tatu City, which is pitched as Kenya's first privately managed city, was launched in October 2010, but stalled shortly after due to land ownership wrangles stalled. But these issues have since been resolved. Construction got underway in 2014 after a lengthy legal wrangling that had put the $2 billion project on hold for nearly 4 years. Number 4. Nairobi-Mombasa Highway Expansion Project, $3 billion. The two-lane Nairobi-Mombasa Highway is being converted into a dual carriageway to address the increasing traffic congestion between Kenya's capital city, Nairobi, and the country's major port city, Mombasa. An estimated 95% of cargo from the seaport of Mombasa is transported via the Nairobi-Mombasa motorway. This is the reason why Kenya started this $3 billion project too. But 3 years after Kenya signed a deal with US firm Bechtel for construction, the two parties are yet to agree on how to finance the project, despite a series of high-level talks. Kenya wants the 473 kilometers expressway to be completed through the public-private partnership model, while Bechtel is opposed to the model, which it says will cost more over the next 25 years. Number 3. Kenya Standard Gauge Railway, $9.9 billion. Kenya is building a 969 km standard gauge railway from Mombasa to Malaba at an estimated cost of $9.9 billion, which has been built up as one of the largest and most ambitious transport infrastructure projects in Africa. Phase 1 of the project spans 472 kilometers from Mombasa to Nairobi and has been completed at a cost of $3.27 billion, while Phase 2A from Nairobi to Naivasha, a 120 kilometers trade road, was constructed at a cost of $1.5 billion. The railway line is expected to move to Kisumu at a cost of $3.7 billion and will by far be amongst the most expensive and standard railway gauges in East Africa. Number 2. The LAPSSET Corridor Program, $13 billion. The LAPSSET Corridor Program is Eastern Africa's largest and most ambitious infrastructure project, bringing together Kenya, Ethiopia, and South Sudan. This mega project consists of 7 key infrastructure projects, and its total cost is approximated to be over $13 billion. This mega project consists of 7 key infrastructure projects, starting with a new 32-berth port at Lamu, Kenya, interregional highways from Lamu to Isiolo, Isiolo to Juba, South Sudan, Isiolo to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and Lamu to Gasan. Kenyan crude oil pipeline from Lamu to Isiolo, Isiolo to Juba, product oil pipeline from Lamu to Isiolo, Isiolo to Addis Ababa. It also includes interregional standard gauge railway lines from Lamu to Isiolo, Isiolo to Juba, Isiolo to Addis Ababa, and Nairobi to Isiolo. 3 international airports, 1 each at Lamu, Isiolo, and Lake Turkana. 3 resort cities, 1 each at Lamu, Isiolo, and still Lake Turkana. And the multi-purpose High Grand Falls Dam along the Tana River. LAPSSET Corridor is one of the biggest ongoing construction projects in Kenya. Number 1. Konza Technology City, Kenya, $14.5 billion. Konza Technopolis, previously called Konza Technology City, is a large technology hub planned by the government of Kenya, which is to be built 64 kilometers south of Nairobi on the way to the port city of Mombasa. The project is part of the country's Vision 2030 blueprint and expected to generate about 17,000 direct high-value jobs and a further 68,000 indirect jobs once completed. The project, which is located 64 kilometers south of the capital Nairobi, is modeled around the US Silicon Valley, hence the moniker African Silicon Savannah. It targets business process outsourcing, software development, data centers, disaster recovery centers, call centers, light manufacturing industries, research institutions, and is valued to cost $14.5 billion. According to the government of Kenya, Konza Technopolis will be a world-class city, powered by a thriving information, communications, and technology sector, superior reliable infrastructure, and business-friendly governance systems. There you have it, explorers. Those are the top ongoing projects in Kenya. Thanks for watching this video, and if you did enjoy this video, please do well to give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe and share with your friends.